Oh, hey internet guards. I'm glad you made it here on time. So, aside from that though, welcome to Springlock's Pizzeria. Except that this place is disguised as a pizzeria slash horror attraction somewhat. This place was made by Fazbear Entertainment, the same people who made all those pizzerias full of those animatronics, including a horror attraction which burnt down 3 years ago. So, anyway, regardless, let's focus on what we need to do here to make sure you don't meet a brutal end by our state-of-the-art animatronics, who are haunted, of course, since there were so many incidents about the missing children. So, anywho, back onto your job. You can check our security cameras with the tap of that orange button on your right, and you will be able to see the robots walking around and such. And also behind you, you can see a hallway, and there's a door connected to it to keep intruders from getting in. Speaking of which, we have a defense panel on your far left. Open it up, and you will see some buttons like recharge power and close / open door. I'll tell you how these things work. The recharge power button will recharge your power, since power in your office is limited and faulty. And just like I mentioned, if you happen to see an intruder from behind you, you can just tap the close door button to keep them out of your office. And if you think they're gone, tap the open door button to open the door again. Anyway, with that taken care of, I'll tell you what we need to do tonight. The robots on camera 1, they're named Golden Freddy and New Spring Bonnie, will be active tonight. Golden Freddy's only way of movement is teleportation, and he might pop into your office at random times, though we heard from the last guard we had that if no one's looking at Golden Freddy, he will teleport back to the stage. So, yeah, if he gets in, just look away and he will leave your office. Because if he can't see your face, he won't harm you. Problem solved. As for Spring Bonnie, he can move around the place, and he will tend to get into your office from the right side. So if you see him, put on the Freddy head on your desk, and he will think that you're a robot, then he'll be gone in a flash. I don't know why robots move around tonight since I'm new to the company, but they said something about them letting them move around to keep repair costs low or something. I don't know. Anyway though, that's all for tonight, so just recharge your power every once in a while. Though unfortunately, you'll be able to do this twice. Check the camera to see if you like someone's moving. Look behind you if Golden Freddy is in your office, and where the Freddy head of Spring Bonnie leans on the right side, and that's everything. So, that's it. So good luck sport, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Good luck! Garth. Day 2, eh? You're natural. So by now, on count of 3, you can see the robots that were gonna be used, or was used to this place originally, but wasn't, and was eventually scrapped. These include Freddy Fazbear, the Brown Bear. He used to be a backup performer and tech. He even has his own stage somewhere in the place, like in one of the halls. He wasn't used ever again due to an incident involving him biting a frontal lobe of a child. Though for some reason the child is still alive. Yeah, weird, right? Springtrap, who was gonna be a scare attraction, was scrapped due to us thinking that the kids will be scared of him since there's a corpse in him, which we understand, because there was a Springlock accident back in 1987. And the original Fredbear prototype was scrapped due to himself being a monster now for some reason, and due to his systems being a bit twitchy. Anyways, one of the robots, who I think would be the Brown Bear, will be active tonight. So, if he gets in, it's simple. Use your mask. And don't forget that the robot's AI systems increase during the week, so don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Trust me, as long as you know what you're doing. And, oh, I forgot to tell you, that if you were to get caught and or killed by robots, they will stuff your body into a faulty Springlock suit and you'll die painfully. Yikes. So just do what you did with the robots you encountered last night. Use the mask to see Freddy in your office to prevent that painful death. And you should be A-okay, I guess. So, good night, good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow. I hope. job. So it's day 3 now, and we have another robot on the loose, and it's the Springtrap one. You know, the green moldy bunny with a corpse in it. So, about Springtrap. In 1987, an employee was testing the Springtrap suit, which back then was called the Spring Bonnie suit, in the backstage at Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria 2.0. But then, during the suit test, the frog snapped shut and he bled to death. And since the backstage door was soundproof, no one could hear his screams for help. We did find him in the backstage a little later, when we were about to close up, and since we checked his pulse, he was declared dead. And since then, I think he became evil towards anyone he sees and tries to kill them. Well, anyway, tonight, using your mask or the door behind you won't work on Springtrap. Your main line of defense against him is by making sounds. Because according to some of the cassette tapes salvaged from Fazbear's Fright, which is hidden in some mysterious places in this place, animatronics tend to walk towards sounds they hear. In that case, we have a distraction audio button in your cam. And this button only works if he moves. If you use it when he's not moving, it won't work. If you see him on the move, distract Springtrap by pressing the distraction audio button, which will cause him to go back to the spot he was at before and will lure him to where that sound was. But if you don't press this button and it gets into your office, he will disable the button and, well, you get the idea of what happens next. So, anyhow, the robots from the previous 2 nights are still active. Anyway, just keep doing what you're doing with them on the 2 previous nights, and use the distraction audio button if you see Springtrap moving. And don't let him in the office. Seriously, because if he does, again, he will disable the button. So anyway, good luck again. You're gonna need it.
Hello? Hi.
Well, well, well. Day 4, huh? I can't believe that you are a pro at this. Anyway, the original Fredbear prototype, now known as Nightmare Fredbear, will be on the loose tonight. And he will get to you from behind you. And here's the thing. Every time he moves, he makes a deep laughter noise, just like Freddy. But unlike him, his laughter sounds are deeper. If you hear a laughing noise from behind you, that means he is, well, right behind you. And you can know if he has moved because he will make a laughter noise when he moves to a different spot. Anyways, if you see him from behind you, look back at the office, quickly go to the defense panel, and tap the close/open door button to shut the door behind you on him, so that way he doesn't get in. If you hear him making a deep, crying-like laughter noise, then that means that Nightmare Fredbear has left, and you can open the door by, again, going to the defense panel and tapping the close/open door button to open the door. Yeah, I'm saying that because I don't want you to leave the door closed the whole night. That would be bad, and it would waste your power. And we don't want that, now do we? I thought so. So keep doing what you did with the previous 4 robots you dealt with on the past 3 nights, and go into your defense panel and tap the close/open door button if you see Nightmare Fredbear behind you. And open the door again by, again, clicking the close/open door button. And also again, conserve your power at all times. Anyway, Suit 6, good night.
Hello? Hi.
Hi again. Good job, day 5. Well, hey, can you please do me a little favor? The favor is, keep a close eye on the robots tonight, okay? Because there was reports of an unknown murder on the loose, both killing innocents in the pizzeria and tampering with the robot's systems. And speaking of the systems, the animatronics are now extremely aggressive towards everyone. Even the staff. My god, dude. Just be careful tonight, okay? And as soon as you're done with tonight's shift, come outside so we can give you your pay. If you want to do overtime or not, please just let us know. If you do want overtime, though, you will risk your life for it. Anyways, since you know what you're doing, I think I'll leave you to your job. So, see you next week, hopefully. Good luck, I guess.
Hello? Hi.
So, welcome to your second week here. Hopefully you won't have a hard time getting through this week. So, anyway, recently the unknown murder I mentioned in my previous message has kept killing innocents, and this is becoming bad for our company. And worse, people are blaming each other since one of them thinks that they are the unknown murderer. And today, one of the employees turned on me and thought I did it, and said that he would call the cops on me. And was I the murderer? No, I wasn't. Cause crazy talk, right? And speaking of the murderer, there is some local stories behind this, and they say that he's been killing 20 innocent people ever since Vasber's Bright burnt down. And what I'm saying is, the unknown murderer is still out there, waiting to strike again. And they need to arrest him, not me. Right? Do I hear sirens? Shoot! Shoot! The cops are here already? It's not good at all. Put your hands in the air! Officer, I swear, I didn't do the murders! Your lies will not work! But, I'm telling the truth! Too bad! You're under arrest for murder! No! The cops told me that they're gonna arrest me. I better get going. So, good night and good luck. And remember what you're doing, okay? I believe in you.
Hello? 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 Hi.